Morning, guys. Boy32 here. Check it out. Sitting here having an early morning cup of coffee in my Father's Day cup. And I got a new little box here sitting in front of you, and I wanted to share this with you. Now, this is going to be not your typical box opening because there's a lot of those out there. Probably show you a little bit more detail. I'm out of my shop, so I don't have my scales or trigger pulls and all that other stuff. But one of the things I wanted to show you, not only what is in the box, but why is this in this box? And I'm going to go over that right now. Now, this is the CZ SP-01. Altogether, just an absolute beautiful firearm. Look at that thing. Now, the difference between this one and a lot of the other ones is this is the non-tactical version. You may ask, KB32, why in the world did you go with the non-tactical version? Well, I'm getting ready to explain that to you. Guys, simple box opening, SP-01, awesome gun. Nothing more to be said. One of the guys did a video not long. He goes, there it is, SP-01, awesome gun, done. There's my review. Probably one of the best gun reviews in the world. But in any case, picked this thing up the other day, saw it, fell in love with it, and I had to have it, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why. So let's do this. I'm going to take this thing out. We're going to take the mags out. We're going to put the box away and show you some things and why I am going with this guy right here. Stand by. All right, so here it is, man. We've got the CZ SP-01. Now, this is just your plain Jane. This is the original version. This is the law enforcement, military, whatever it is, kind of carry gun. And the reason it is because it has the safety. Now, watch this. You can carry it in condition 1. And that is one of the coolest parts about this. But what makes it really cool is that in the course of fire or in competition, you can carry this in condition 1. So not only do you have a double action firearm, but you have something you can carry in condition 1, which ultimately when you come onto target, you want to be in there, sweep that safety, come down and go. All right, so what's the difference between this one and the tactical? Well, guys, this is the tactical version right here. And let me show you. They're basically identical, with the exception that this one is equipped with a decocker. Double action, single action, decocker, safety right here. Now, why did I buy one like this versus this? And we're getting to the point. Bear with me. Guys, you can take for about 38 bucks and turn this into a single action only firearm. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, I'm kind of wanting to recreate what this gun does. This is the CZ Shadow 2. Now, this guy right here is one of the best firearms for competition you'll ever find. Look at that trigger. As a matter of fact, let's talk about triggers real quick. My only complaint about the CZ as it sits right here is this extensive long hook trigger, because it does pull on my finger right there. So in order to fire this thing, you really got to get seated up high. Don't like that, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to change it over to double action, single action. But getting back to the frame, because we're going to move forward. What's the biggest difference between the Shadow 2 and the SP-01? Well, there's only a couple differences. One, you got some serrations over here. There's some cut in the back strap right here. You've got an extended beaver tail. Other than that, a little bit longer slide, springs, hammer springs, that kind of thing. So is there a major difference in this gun versus this gun? Well, look at that safety actuator right there. Boy, isn't that pretty. You can bring that up. I love it. But the trigger on this guy has been tooled and jeweled. It is absolutely incredible. So yeah, there's a big bunch of difference. Why didn't I go out and buy something just like this? Guys, I don't have 1,200 bucks or whatever it takes to go there. And in the same token is the way you can build your own AR-15, you can build your own Shadow or something similar to it. So other than having the barrel being a tad bit longer, probably need to work on your bushing, that kind of thing. But basically, you can do this. Now, when you do a single action trigger, the trigger activity on this thing turns into something absolutely incredible. Something like this. And basically what you're doing is either Cajun Gunworks and or the CZ Custom Shops, they have this trigger for this gun. So for $38, basically, I can turn this gun, not saying with the exception of the springs and everything else, but into something like that. Now, if you have any ability to do some type of gunsmithing and smoothing or tooling yourself, you can do this. So basically what I'm looking to do, and you'll probably think I'm absolutely crazy and you wouldn't be too far off the mark. But what I'm trying to do here, guys, is I want to take this guy right here. I want to make it perform like this guy right here with the trigger that's in the TSO. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do the spring kit. We're going to do the single action only hammer on this thing. We're going to go ahead and install a small mag well on here. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this thing. We're going to put the speed hammer on it. And we'll see also a set of Dawson precision sights. And this is going to be an ongoing project. It's not going to happen next month. I mean, we'll probably start off with doing the trigger next, which is the cheapest thing to do, and just move forward from there. But it'll be interesting to see the progress, and I'm hoping by next spring I can get this guy to perform like this guy with a trigger like this guy. So wish me luck. You may call me crazy, but that's it. So this is my adventure of the SP-01 with the manual safety. It's CodaBoy32. Like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Support the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men, women in uniform 24/7 for freedom, because freedom's not free. CodaBoy32 out. Isn't that pretty? Well, hell, they all are. Look at that. Just what do you call that? A covey of CZs? A herd? I don't know. What would you call multiple CZs? CodaBoy32 out.